Hey guys, this is your boy S91 Mercury here. Today I'd like to go over some ranked battle lineups, specifically mainless teams, teams that don't use a main. Now, if you're like me, you came to this cross-server Discord mainless teams help channel. It was put together by Iron Soup, who doesn't play anymore, sadly enough. I'm going to link to a video of his that I find really helpful. He was really a good player and gave lots of good advice, but he put together this channel and gave you some suggestions for teams. And I think he posted it. What was this, in May of 2017? So I didn't have a lot of stuff back then, and I was just kind of looking through this, thinking, "Oh, this is going to help because Iron Soup is awesome." But then I realized, he had these teams that had like Hanzo in them. I don't have Hanzo, and I didn't have Great Ninja War Kiba either back in the day. I don't even think I had Tenten either here. Look at this, we had Conan, Tendo Pain. I didn't have that. Don't have Jigo, still don't have Jigo. I have this team now, might try it someday. And I have this team too, although I find Akatsuki to be kind of pointless. He just takes up space. So, here's a team, an attack support team that has Conan, Hanzo, Mifune, and Hurazen. Yeah, don't have any of those. That's a nice team I could try now. I actually have this. It's funny, I look through this now and I go, hey, this is somewhat helpful because I've been playing for 5 more months since this was posted and I've gotten some good stuff. But, Susanoo Sasuke, Nagato, don't have those guys. I finally did get Shirato, but Nagato again. Don't have Kagegara. Yeah, you can kind of see how this works. Don't have this. Is it Kinkaku? Don't have Killer B. All these pains. So you can kind of see the point here. This is just not super helpful if you're kind of a newish player. You're excited about the game. You like ranked battle. You're trying to put together a good team. Now you might have that one. That one's around. This one's around 2. Those are good. But a lot of these I just didn't find helpful. And so what I want to do is, somebody wants me to be on their team. You know what? I really like Clouchin a lot, but I'm going to say no. Sorry, buddy. And just so we don't get interrupted again here, I want to go over some of my favorite ranked teams that I've used in the past. And hopefully this will be helpful to you. Yes, I challenged Masaki a bunch of times and lost. So let the record show. Anyway, enough of that. Okay, so first things first. If you have Vanilla Gaara, you should use him. I actually find him to be pretty useful. I'm not sad about not having Kage Gaara. And, if you have Sage Naruto, this is a team I like to use. Especially if you're fighting somebody who has the initiative and has the barrier, right? You can steal it away really easy with this. Okay, this is a team that you can use. Now, what I've done here is I actually put Shizune in last. Really what you should do is put Gaara in last, right? Make sure that Shizune goes first in that first round. This is a way that you can make that work. What's nice about this team is that Sage Naruto will then give the 20 chakra for Gaara to put up his mystery in round 1 after all the interrupters have skilled. Tamari's kind of nice. She gives shields to everybody. You probably have gotten her in the Kage treasure by now. If you're looking up a video like this for help, you probably have been playing for a while. She also buffs the wind ninjas. That's nice. She gives a shield to Shizune even, because she's an earth, which is good. She does some good poisoning, and one thing I like about Shizune a lot is that she's a good healer. She does disperse 2 debuffs on the target that she heals. That's nice. That's nice. That's pretty good. So that's a team you can try. Now, if you don't have Sage Naruto or Tamari, this is a team I'd like to use a lot back in the day. Kidomaru is a nice tank. He's got this great passive that it increases defense and resistance every time he's attacked. He generates his own shield. He causes poisoning. His mystery is pretty dumb, but it usually goes first, which is a good thing, because if you put Toby in there, Toby will generate chakra, and he will give himself his own skill, of course. Sometimes, though, Gara could take it. It kind of depends on how the AI works it out. Usually Toby goes. So that's something you can do. And if Gara goes in the second round, it's not a big deal, because he doesn't have enough chakra to go anyway. And then the third round comes, he'll hit, which is good. So to complement those guys, I can use Tsunade. And Tsunade, Sand and War. I actually really like her in 3.0. Her crit rate seems to be just a lot better. Of course, after 2 rounds, she starts healing herself like mad. That's really great. She chases low float and causes high float, which is good. There's not a lot of ninjas in this game that chase low float. And she's a pretty decent healer. She heals 2 ninjas and disperses 1 debuff. So that's one thing you can use. This team I've had pretty good success with. Sometimes, right, if you want to get creative, you can put these guys like this, and then put Hedon in there. Hedon always makes things interesting, right? Because Hedon will just come back. Okay, he helps out. That's one thing you can do. Let's see, what else? What other teams did I like? Let's use one of my favorite, my anti-lightning blitz team. I don't know if you've come across a lightning blitz team in ranked battle, but I got a cheap one for you here. You're going to want to use Hinata. Right, put her in first, make sure she skills. You can put her in the middle too, it depends on the placement, of course, where people are lining up. You want the lightning main to be right across from her. Then, of course, Kimimaro, right? Perhaps the best tank in the game. It's got this passive that scales upward every time he's hit. And then you want to use Kabuto. Kabuto, of course, has this really odd passive here. Human Experiment. He does a small amount of damage to all curse mark attribute units in your lineup. Does that 2 times around, and that'll help. When he does damage to Kimimaro, that'll help his passive scale upward. He only does like 1 hit point of damage. Right now, if you have him, Aniki is just super good in this lineup. Yes, he'll go third on the second turn, which isn't ideal, but his mystery does damage to 9 people. Right, his standard attack, if he doesn't do the stupid backache thing, can cause interruption, which is really handy, by the way, against like a Jigokudo who's resurrecting somebody, or Orochimaru's traitor, or a Tendo Pain, although Tendo Pain can't be interrupted, so never mind that. But anyway, there are some non-prompt ninjas out there that can make trouble for you, and Aniki can take care of them. Okay, he also has this nice little passive where he gives an extra standard action to some random person in your lineup once per round. Very, very useful, especially if it lands on Kabuto and these guys are all ignited. Right? Kabuto will then heal again, which is nice. If you don't have Aniki, if he's too expensive for you, then I suggest using Karen. Or better yet, Shizne. Because Shizne, here's the thing that's nice about Shizne, is that she gives 25% extra healing power to your ninjas in your team, not only to herself, but also to Kabuto. And that becomes really tanky. This is a nice team to stick in the middle of your lineup. Okay? See if I can't think of any other lineups here before I go. One lineup that's very, very tanky that you should consider using, another variation of this, is using Kitamaro. Again, he's also got that nice sound passive, right, where it increases his defense and resistance. This is another great tank team, good combo, hard to kill, and I think what's nice about this is that it has a good combo, and Hinata, of course, has her acupuncture chase. And this stops people from skilling, and that is just super, super handy. So I recommend those teams. If you have any other suggestions, let me know. Give me a like or a comment, and have a good day. Peace out.